CTV family, catch us live on your TV screens.
Welcome back. You are still tuned to Ekse right here on channel 263. I am still TK. This is Ulama. And I hope you guys enjoyed that amazing interview that Ulama had over there with the SANBS. Go out there and donate blood. But also more on some amazing things. We are joined by the Youth Arise right now, and we'll be finding out more about the organization and what it is that they are doing here today. Welcome to the show, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Amazing stuff, man. Let's get straight into it, right? So tell us more about Youth Arise. What is it about and why do you guys do what you do?
Okay, so Youth Arise started way back in 2017. We actually started out in May of that year, where a lot of youth formations came together and decided Youth Month is June, and then after Youth Month, people forget that youth exists, and so on. So why don't we come together and actually start something to ignite and deal with youth throughout the year? So Youth Arise is made up out of youth from different areas within the Western Cape. And what we do, we basically look at skills development, we look at the self. For us, it's very important. So we work with the individual because we believe that people cannot go out there and do something if they themselves have things that bother them. So dialogues, working on the self is important. Then we also look at skills development, entrepreneurship and that, because there's nothing out there for youth. People like speaking about youth and it's a sexy thing to say, but then when things die down, everybody goes back and just does what they do and so on. And then the last thing we do is we also look at things that are happening in the areas where youth are, the issue of crime and all of those things, how to lobby government, but also how to tackle government for the things that they're not doing and promising for youth. So for us, that's what the organization is about, and we still have a very long journey to go, and we will, somebody else will speak about what we are going to be doing going forward.
Yeah, speaking about the long journey that you are looking forward to, what's in the bag? What can we look forward to when it comes to Youth Arise?
So we're basically looking at, there's a lot of conversation around the environment and how as humans are we interacting with the environment as well. So one of the projects that we're really excited about happening actually next year is what we call a trash and show event. So we're looking to go back into our communities, cleaning up the spaces because we know how it is. It's always filthy. We forget to go, our government forgets to clean up the spaces. So we're gonna go back in there, look for recycled materials. Our membership are busy putting together high fashion garment items out of these recyclables.
What?
And we're hoping to then, show South Africa what it is we can do with our skills, and hopefully, draw other youth closer to that environment. So it's about showcasing our skills, but also cleaning up our space, because good environments make for good spaces for us to interact and develop.
Nothing about the youth without the youth. What do you do at Youth Arise?
At Youth Arise, I'm a member. Youth Arise for me is a support structure of love. Because before I was coming to Youth Arise, I was always sad, depressed, unhappy because both of my parents passed away. So Youth Arise was a place of emotional healing. And they have also taught me that before you can help the community or before you can help other people, is that you need to believe in yourself first. You need to know your purpose and you need to know your goals in life. So Youth Arise was a place where I can develop my potential.
Amazing. Zuko, for you, what are some of the experiences that you've had here at Youth Arise?
Thank you, ma'am. In Youth Arise, actually, when we talk about Youth Arise, we talk about an organization whereby we don't see it as an organization anymore, whereby the community has failed us drastically when it comes to youth training, education, unemployment, and so forth. So Youth Arise is trying to mend all of that, picking up those pieces. I mean, it's a home to me, where I get to get a mother, a father, brothers and sisters. So we also get to get the platform whereby we can interact and share. There are environmental issues which we're not exposed to because we don't get the space of Youth Arise. So that's Youth Arise to me.
Amazing. And for you, my love?
Well, before I started Youth Arise, I looked around in my community and I noticed that many of the youth, the mentality is not right.
Yeah.
So with Youth Arise, I can say that my mentality is finally where it's supposed to be.
Love that.
So one thing that was very important, which we learned at the leadership camp we had in April, is that we are enough. and we can do anything we put our mind to.
Amazing,
Yeah.
man. I love that.
There's so much more to love because we've got more members from Youth Arise just after the notice board. If you're looking for employment, this is what you should be listening to. The Department of Water and Sanitation has opened its doors to young minds who plan to pursue water and sanitation related qualifications next year. That's 2022. The department calls on learners who are in grade 12 or have been accepted at mainstream South African institutions or of higher learning within water-related qualifications to apply for bursaries made available by the department. Bursary applications for students with an interest in science and engineering disciplines are currently open. They urge grade 12 learners particularly to apply as they are in dire need of young and innovative minds to join the sector. The applications opened on the 1st of June and will close on the 31st of October 2021. For 2022, the department said it will consider applications for first and second year of study only for the following qualifications: BS, engineering, mechanical and electrical, then mechanical, civil, hydrology and stuff like that. And then there's the Department of Transport and Public Works that invites South Africans interested in careers of the following constructions fields to apply for these exciting opportunities: electrical, plumbing, bricklaying, health and safety, roadworks, carpentry, landscaping and horticulture, bricklaying and plastering and welding. You can register online by visiting them at pes@labour.gov.za. Only unemployed youth between the ages of 18 and 34 years old will be considered. Candidates can only apply for a training opportunity in the region where they reside. And then there's a South African Navy, the People's Navy Military Skills Development System 2022. Bakhangela abantu. Asikhangele abantu bakhaba abantu banganxiba ngamask, guys, esitratweni. If you want to be participatory, Glendo, Yazba, you've got the South African people on your shoulders because you are there to serve. Minimum requirements for your applications: Z grade 12 only. Combat applicants should be between the ages of 18 and 22. You must have completed grade 12 with mathematics and physical sciences with at least level 4 for both subjects. Otherwise, hop on there to their website, www.dod.mil.za or www.navy.mil.za. And we're back with Youth Arise with more members. This is Ngogola Nabo Kabanzi about what they do and how it has shaped their lives and how it has improved their lives. Welcome to the show, you guys. Hey, yeah, welcome back, superstar. You are there for the longest time. Why are you still there? What does Youth Arise do for you? What language does it speak to you?
As our previous com mentioned, Zuki, Youth Arise became the family that we didn't really have. We have family, but there's different type of family.
Sure.
So when I came to Youth Arise, look, none of my friends have ever seen a tear come down my face.
Wow.
But I mean, the family at Youth Arise, all have seen. We've seen each other at the weakest point, and we've been there for each other to help you get up now. So for my community, what Youth Arise is doing, we're going to go big, or we're not going to go home.
Sure.
So what we're planning for Youth Arise in my community is that basically to provide that support structure that we need, man. Because we have role models, but there we see on TV. So now I'm on TV now, so I'm hoping to be a role model to someone, you know what I mean?
Yes, man.
So yeah, that is what Youth Arise is doing for me. The support structure and the family that I didn't really have.
Yeah, Wafaa, I'm hearing these beautiful stories and lessons that they've learned from Youth Arise. But you know, we've experienced COVID-19, so what are some of the implications that had on the organization?
Yes, so we've done lots of stuff in the past. So the one thing that we are very good at, we also expose youth from our communities to places that has been off limits to them. So we've gone to theater, we've gone to play golf, we go and occupy spaces that people are saying our youth cannot go to. So pre-COVID, we have lots of other connections and we put them in touch. We take them where they need to go, and then COVID came and we had to stop that. So for a long time there was a lull because we couldn't move and we couldn't go back to the spaces, but we also couldn't have the dialogues in the communities that we used to. So that put a damper on things. But so we're back with a bang. We're hoping to do it in a COVID safe environment. We do meet from time to time. we are going back to have the individual group community meetings in smaller numbers and so on. And we just came back from a youth camp, which is a youth leadership camp. I think a lot of things,
Why
maybe we
was
can
I
talk
not
about
invited?
that next time.
Do I not look like a camper?
No, you do.
yes.
Next time I will definitely be the first one to
Yeah,
call you.
yes.
But maybe they can speak about their experience at the youth camp.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so what does Youtherize mean to me? It is a safe space for me. Like, I actually like to see ideas how to build my community that I want to be like, that is what I have achieved, and that is what we have achieved as youth. So we were on a camp not too long ago, and that was a nice experience. I've learned a lot about other people that I didn't know about, and
You have no words. You have no words.
It is.
Speechless.
Glad camp that I was not invited to. What was the experience? What did you get up to?
I was not there.
Oh, you too. Okay, it makes the two of us.
But
I'm
what are the
glad.
lessons have you taken from Youtherize?
From Youtherize, I came here where I come from a place in Kailicha where guns is like toys. So that time I was like, you see, one day I want to carry a gun, then where everyone is scared of me. So when I started to come to Youtherize, I realized, no man, those things are not for us as youth because we are the next generation. So I thought, no man, let me come to this side where I think my future is here, because at that time my future was in one place, not thinking what can I do in the next couple of years. But where I am now, I can think where is my future in the next couple of years.
Yeah, because if you live by the gun, you die by the gun. If you're not shooting a movie, I don't think you should be shooting anything at all. I love that you're in different areas. We are just under 1 minute before Siegwe at break. How do people get in touch and where are you visible?
Okay, so to get in touch with us, you can contact us via our WhatsApp line on 076 3182 714, or you can simply connect with us on Facebook on Youtherize 17. There, send us a message. We'll get in touch with you. Like we said, we are in different areas. So if your area is maybe not represented, come along. We'll figure out how we can connect with you. We try our best because there's value in connection, right? In trying to connect our struggles, because we all think we are on our own, we are alone. So that's just how it is. So come through Facebook. We will connect with you as soon as possible. We are busy building and rebuilding our brand and looking at how we can interact with people on different areas. But Facebook is like the first port of call, and then WhatsApp.
And right now we're connecting with the ad break. Don't go anywhere.
CTV family.